That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with the Mayor of Patterson, Mayor Sayer.
Yes.
Okay, I want to thank
Andrade
you for sitting down and joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Ultra Heelz podcast. To the right of me is the
Darth Messiah, the dark side savior, always on his worst behavior. And this man
is X-Man Damn, is not a sham, is not a scam, is the real X-Man Damn on Instagram. Follow me, fam.
Yeah.
Mr. Off the Ladder with a weak bladder, Mr. Off the Turnbuckle with a bloody knuckle,
Say
Mr.
what?
$5 Phillip, meal for two,
Keep
but it's really for
going.
one. I'm schmacked pile watching Smackdown. Can I use your WWE information?
of course.
Mr. Razor Cabron, Mr. Pipe Wrench, leave a wife drenched,
Oh my.
Mr. Show Me the Facts Man Damn, and I'm sorry, fam, I couldn't show up last week, but I'm here now.
Yeah, salute to the man.
DX the motherfucker.
Hold on. I had something prepared for
Yeah,
him.
all right.
I had something prepared. The man who doesn't have a podcast of his own, but gets more airtime than everybody else in this studio.
Ooh.
DX the Great.
Wow. Yo, shout out DX the Great. Thank you for filling in last week. I definitely couldn't come. I had some car problems and don't want to risk it on the road. Fuck it.
Hey, yeah, and Lord Zed too. Respect the Lord Zed.
Shout out to Lord Zed. Today we have Marvelous Marvin in the room on the boards. How you doing, Marv?
Mondo Righteous.
Mondo Righteous is right.
Mondo.
Bravery up.
So this week in wrestling,
We had the one and only, the Rattlesnake.
Stone Cold Steve Austin.
By God, he's got a steel chair.
By God, he started off Raw marvelously. You got to give it up to the man. He still got it. Still showing that he still got his character.
Yeah, he showed up to moderate the contract signing that kind of... We're having a show, sir.
Yes.
So he showed up to moderate the contract signing that kind of went off the rails last week. And
Oh yeah.
he even had a beer before things started.
Oh yeah. Yeah. He was calling for the beers. I was like, oh my God, what's going on? People kept. I don't know what it was, but I could have sworn I seen somebody on the sideline say, "No more beers, no more beers," in the beginning of the show. It was somebody.
so.
It was somebody that ran to like who holds the you know the. What do you call
The
it?
cooler?
The cooler, yeah.
Yeah.
So, I guess somebody backstage was like, "Oh, we don't want to wet the ring," you know.
You can't drink an 8 o'clock hour.
No, no, it's too early for that shit.
But anyway, he got the contract signed without a fight. This is like one of the first contract signings that didn't have a fight.
and he got the job done.
Yes, exactly. He got the job. That's why you call Stone Cold, because he gets the job done.
It's pretty funny because he put Rollins over so hard, like,
Yeah.
and didn't shake Braun Strowman's hand.
He shook it after.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, after the
think-
whole... Because
He was forcing that handshake to
'Cause-
Seth Rollins though. As soon as he walked in, You
Yeah,
saw
because
that?
then the OC and AJ came out,
Yeah,
and after the little skirmish and AJ took a stunner, then he shook Braun's hand.
I want to give a shout out to Braun Strowman because he had excellent mic work this week. I think he might go over. Might be his time, man.
Have you seen
How many
spoilers?
I didn't see any spoilers.
No, because they already put out stuff for the first Raw, like match spoilers for the first Raw after, basically
Really?
Monday,
Oh, boy.
and it already says Universal Champion Seth Rollins versus, that kind of stuff. So they've already ruined it, as usual.
Damn.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a work.
Well, card subject to change, as
Oh.
they like to say.
Always. Which I like that. It makes it interesting.
Yeah.
Um,
So then, while AJ was out there suffering from a stunner, he then took on Cedric Alexander.
oh, yeah. Cedric Alexander defeated AJ Styles by disqualification when the OC interfered and the Viking Raiders made the save for Alexander. And they look real strong.
Yes, they did.
They look, as strong as they was when they were on NXT.
Yep.
So shout out to those guys. Maybe they're getting the push that they need right now, that they deserve. And, all talks of NXT going on live on USA Network.
I can go to the next one.
Yeah. All right. But yeah, shout out to them. Finally getting some actual win. Well, not actual wins, but actually getting a good rub and showing their strength in the beginning of Raw. So, we talking?
Yeah, I'll just give you a signal since you're kind of out the loop. I'll give you a signal.
I'm new.
Yeah.
We also had Roman Reigns come out, which was kind of refreshing. He came out, talked about his battle with leukemia, and then he introduced some of Connor's Cure kids
Yeah.
in their wrestling personas, which was pretty cool. I like that.
Yeah.
You know, warmed the crowd up a little bit after that rowdy Stone Cold entrance. So
Yeah, you go from beers to children. Yes. What a show.
yes, just
Children with cancer.
don't pass the children the can, please.
Yes.
Not yet. They're too young. So next was Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair defeating Bayley and Sasha Banks.
What a match.
It was pretty good.
What a match.
Shout out to the Four Horsewomen.
I'd say, other than like the gauntlet match with Kofi earlier February, this is like match of the year for Raw.
Yeah, I don't even remember the last time they all four of them had a match and it was this damn good. I'm sure they did something.
Probably another tag team match several years ago.
With partners switched off.
No, I think it was the same teams.
Oh yeah, Sasha and Bayley.
Yeah, because they wouldn't pair it the other way.
So Charlotte Flair pinned Bayley after the natural selection.
Yeah,
So that was pretty good.
but they were all over the place, just in the ring, outside the ring.
Yeah. I like that. I like seeing when the referee can't like control anything.
Yeah,
It makes it interesting. So this week, NonStop Pop of the Week goes to Grand Metalik and Rey Mysterio. I want to hear chops. I want to see spots, and for damn sure want to pop this week. And Non-Stop Pops goes to Grand Metalik and Rey Mysterio. They had a great match. Not for nothing. Have you noticed? Most of the Non-Stop Pops of the weeks are more like luchador style wrestling.
yeah. When they actually let people go out and wrestle.
When they actually wrestle.
Yes.
So they started out with a side headlock to test their strength. We had a monkey flip to a cazadora, float out off the top ropes to block a flipping pile driver. Rey Mysterio put Metalik in the second rope and was denied the 619.
Mm-hmm.
Flash pin would pin Rey and he kicked out. Oh shit! I lost my spot.
Oh fliggity.
It's all right.
Oh fliggity.
There was a kick to the midsection. Rey turns it into a powerbomb to Metalik. Turns a powerbomb into Frankensteiner
Oh yes.
to the
yes.
floor. That was
devastating.
That was really good. We had an up and over tilt-a-whirl head scissors that put Metalik into the corner face first. That was really good looking. Rey Mysterio hit him with the diving senton off the top rope.
Mm-hmm.
Grand Metalik walking the ropes into a missile dropkick.
Oh yeah.
Suplex lift set him up to the top of the springboard avalanche. Frankensteiner. Metalik couldn't put him away. Then we had an off the rope sunset flip bomb, and Rey Mysterio follows up with the head scissors that put Metalik in the place for the 619. Rey Mysterio wins by pinfall with a diving splash. So shout out to those two. They really made me pop non-stop.
And then we move on to King of the Ring semifinals match. It was the one Baron Corbin versus Ricochet versus Samoa Joe after their skirmish last week where
Right.
they double pinned each other. So it became a triple threat this week for the semifinals.
Oh, yeah. So Ricochet had Joe beaten with a 630 senton, but Corbin tossed him out of the ring and stole the pin.
I think the spot of the match was when Samoa Joe had Corbin choked out outside the ring on the floor.
Yeah.
And then Ricochet did the running shooting star press
Yes.
off the apron.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was
That was a good match.
yeah.
That was pretty good. I like the fact that Baron Corbin just snuck up in there and just took the win.
Well,
I like.
based on the people that are left,
Yeah.
it's kind of obvious he was going to win.
So next up was Natalya defeating Lacey Evans.
This was
submission.
for a no nothing match. This was pretty decent.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. To me, I like the look of Lacey Evans. She's
since she took that time off of TV after all those title matches that she didn't deserve. She came back. I guess she regrouped.
Yeah,
she looks good now. She's botching less.
Right.
She's
doesn't have that
in
pressure.
place for what she's supposed to be doing.
Right.
And she's not overselling, although she kind of like jumped like 5 feet away from a drop kick. But anyway, we're not going to talk about that one.
There's something that she does like before the match where she like stands and like she flexes like her back so you can see her from the front.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I just think that's hot.
That's because she's muscular as hell.
Yeah, she's got some back muscles. You know what I'm saying?
She needs some booty muscle.
I just think that she's fine just the way she is. All booties matter.
Yeah, you're right.
So did you hear Boston Celtics player Enes Kanter won and lost the 24/7 champion to R-Truth during the commercial break?
Yeah. Enes Kanter.
Enes Kanter.
Yeah.
Enes, same shit. Next is we had
the Firefly Funhouse. Because all you have to do is let me in.
Yeah.
This episode was it was kind of like last week where it's like you got what they were going for, but it was kind of a letdown because you expected something more.
Yeah.
I almost feel like WWE's starting to try to take control back.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you got it over. Now we're gonna take it.
Now we're gonna do it our way.
We're gonna put it over our own way.
But all the major characters were there. It was Abby the Witch. It was Ramblin' Rabbit. It was Mercy the Buzzard and Huskers. And basically this week's this message was stranger danger.
Stranger danger.
It was, don't trust people you don't know, yada yada. But when he started, the clock on the table said 3:16.
Yes, it did.
Obviously a reference to Stone Cold.
Of course.
Everybody's saying, oh, he's going to attack Stone Cold. In the middle, he addresses the fact that it says 3:16, and people are thinking the Fiend is, he actually says, people are thinking the Fiend is going to attack Stone Cold. It's like, no, everybody loves Stone Cold. So he hits the clock with a hammer. It changes to 11:19.
What does that mean?
11:19, November 19th, 1990, 91, whatever year The Undertaker debuted at Survivor Series. That's what the reference was of 11:19. Will he be attacking The Undertaker?
So he broke
because The Undertaker was appearing on SmackDown next night. Was he going to attack The Undertaker?
So
is he going to attack The Undertaker down the road?
The Fiend,
why is it 11:19?
The Fiend broke the internet for 24 hours. Everybody thought that he was going to attack The
Yeah,
Undertaker.
until Kevin Owens did his thing on Twitter, but we'll get to that. And we'll move on to our main event of the evening.
Yo, shout out to DX the motherfucking grrr in the chat. Good job last week, bro. Thank you. You saw what he wrote?
No, he's still the admin. Or
awesome.
Admin. Yes.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yes.
Seth Rollins, Braun Strowman, Cedric Alexander, and the Viking Raiders defeated the OC, Dolph Ziggler, and Robert Roode.
Again, another great match.
Yeah.
Usually these kind of matches just turn into a clusterfuck, but everybody took their time and did what they need to do when they need to do it. It wasn't all over the place.
Yeah, everybody had their spot to shine. Everybody did their thing out there. Alexander countered a phenomenal forearm from Styles and hit a lumberjack check. Lumbar check to win the match. And Stone Cold Steve Austin returned to the ring to celebrate with a beer bash. So shout out to Stone Cold Steve Austin, making it feel great.
The man tell Moses open the door.
But a lot of people said that Raw wasn't as good as they thought it was.
It
but
was
not for nothing,
good.
It was an overall great show throughout the night.
I say there were no down spots. It wasn't a spectacular show, but there wasn't because I kept thinking, okay, when can I go to the bathroom? When can I go to the bathroom? There really wasn't a bathroom break. I had to force a bathroom break and miss something.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even fall asleep, so I know
that
it was
too.
a good match.
But the one thing they did during this 10-man tag match, obviously they had to build some tension between Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman. Strowman had, I believe it was Carl Anderson pinned.
Yeah.
After I think he hit him with a running power slam, and Seth Rollins was like trying like guarding the ring or whatever, but I think Rude and Ziggler rushed him and pushed him on Strowman to stop the pin.
Yeah.
So build the more tension between the two of them for their 2 title matches that they're having on Sunday.
Also, I wrote some notes down here. I totally forgot to mention. The crowd was chanting, "We want Corbin," and Corbin sucks.
Yeah, because you know why? Because they stopped pushing him. You got to hate him naturally,
Right.
Because he is a good heel.
Yeah.
You can legitimately hate Corbin,
Right.
but now you're going back to pushing him, and it's like, come on, we just started to like him again. Stop pushing him.
Also, I noticed Michael Cole didn't announce Roman Reigns as the big dog.
Well, I guess because he was doing the charity thing.
Right. So I thought that after the fact. Oh, and the Street Profits with an amazing promo.
Oh, they have a great promo every week.
With a selfless promo of theirs.
Yeah, it's perfect every week with what they do.
Yeah, they can't do no wrong. That's all I got to say.
But that beer bash at the end, I counted about 20-something beers.
Really?
So they went through over a case of beer. Between
Oh my God, Seth Rollins really needed the crowd to want him.
Yeah.
And they didn't, so he forced it.
Yeah, he did. I don't know. He's been having some awkward promos.
He's been awkward lately. Period. I don't know what it is. Maybe he's getting a little bit too much man.
Did you see the segment on Twitter after Raw?
No.
I think Ziggler and what's his name went back to the. Oh no, I'm sorry, they were still there. Stone Cold was just he's just bigging up everybody. I respect you. I respect Bobby Roode. He's been around this industry for 20-something years. Champion here, champion there. Obviously, he didn't say ROH and TNA, but he said gave him his props. He said the Good Brothers, what y'all did in Japan, coming back into America to establish yourselves, yada yada yada. Completely skipped Dolph Ziggler.
Holy
Stone Cold completely skipped Dolph Ziggler.
Well, there's nothing to say about Dolph Ziggler. Like what? I'm so proud of you. You're a comedian now.
But so then he went to AJ. You're the best, one of the best in the business right now, and for the past 15, 20 years. I hate you as a person, but I respect you as a talent. Come in the ring, have a beer with Stone Cold. Hand AJ a beer, stuns him.
Unbelievable.
Don't trust a rattlesnake.
No, don't DTA. Don't trust anybody.
Anyone. So, moving over to Smackdown.
Smacketh down.
The Dead Man.
The Dead Man arises.
The Phenom.
The Undertaker.
The Undertaker.
Opens the show with an appearance.
Well, let me just say.
Go ahead.
The promo. You watch What Culture a little bit, right?
Yeah.
You know Simon Miller?
Yes.
Ups and Downs?
Yes, of course.
He has this like segment within Ups and Downs. It's called Nobody Talks Like That.
Yes.
This was one of them. That was a horrible promo by The Undertaker.
It was like all of his past promos put in one but changed words. It kind of felt like it. Like
yeah.
I kept
Smackdown
waiting.
is my home.
Yeah, I mean I kept waiting for him to say that he dug souls.
Yeah, yeah. The digging souls and digging holes or whatever.
Yeah, that line he did last year. It was just like
you heard that, digging souls and taking holes. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, yeah, we'll move on. But then Sami Zayn
interrupted him.
Our favorite resident asshole, Sami Zayn.
Yeah, I kind of like that he came out and
yeah,
said what
the
he said.
exchange with Sami was good.
It was really
that
good.
was good.
Yeah.
But then of course he had to rest in peace.
I know for a fact Sami Zayn could jump higher than that for that choke slam.
Yeah.
Like I was expecting him to go flying, and he like jumped.
Or maybe he didn't realize he had to give the Undertaker so much of a jump.
Everybody should know that right now. Gosh. So then we got The Miz defeating Andrade. Shinsuke Nakamura was on commentary.
In Japanese, commentating in Japanese,
and he was replying to the announcers in Japanese.
No. What happened was he was doing his own commentary in Japanese, and then Graves was allegedly translating everything he was saying.
That was gold. That was really good. I like that. I like the fact that he was doing that.
And then Zelina's Vegas sexy ass was, ringside as usual.
Mm-hmm. Of course.
With them cakes and pies.
Yes. I like cake.
I like pie.
So Miz tossed Andrade into Nakamura during the match.
Yeah.
And they won with a skull-crushing finale after the match. Nakamura attacked Miz.
Now, I seriously think Miz is winning Sunday. Because they did the same thing with Nakamura when he won the U.S. title. They put the title on him, didn't know what to do with him. Right. And I think they want to kill Chris Jericho's record for the IC title.
Chris Jericho, that's right. Yeah,
he's a nine-time.
Yeah,
he's a 9-time champion.
Yeah, they got to weed him out.
The Miz is currently an 8-time champion.
And that's how they take you off of history.
They did to CM Punk.
That's how they take you off of Wikipedia.
They did to AJ Lee. They did it to who else's record have they taken? Trying to think.
Eventually, they're gonna do Ric Flair.
I think out of respect, Cena won't do it.
That's why he hasn't won the championship in like 2 years.
Yeah,
it's been like a year, right? A year or two.
It was going into WrestleMania 33, so two years ago.
Yeah,
because it was the year Bray Wyatt won it from Cena in Elimination Chamber.
All right, I gotta give them credit for this week in SmackDown because I was this close from turning the shit off.
Yeah, it was.
No,
it wasn't that
myself.
good.
No. I'm not talking about the whole show.
Okay.
I'm talking about the fact that Shane McMahon.
Oh wait.
Put himself into the King of the fucking Ring.
We knew that was coming though.
Like, all right.
I knew it was coming.
I didn't even think of it, but he like.
As soon as I saw the Elias injury on Twitter, I was like, Shane's in. We're redoing Crown Jewel.
Oh my god!
I just didn't know how far they were to go with it.
So, Shane McMahon announced himself as the replacement for an injured Elias for the King of the Ring tournament. So that right there, I got so pissed. I was like, "Oh, is he gonna win this? Oh man, this is like unbelievable." I'm ready to turn this shit off.
But our next match was
Nikki Cross,
the ugly friend, versus
defeating Mandy Rose.
Yes.
Before the match, Rose cut a promo on how
ugly,
gross, and ugly Cross looks. Cross then won with a roll up.
Honestly, you ever take a look at Mandy Rose? Picture her without makeup. She's not that pretty.
There's something about her eyes.
No, her eyes are sexy.
That's what I'm saying.
It's her face shape.
That's what I'm saying. That's what makes her sexy.
Okay.
Like, something about her eyes.
Her face shape is awkward.
Her eyelashes. I'm a fan of the wide-eyed chicks. It's just something adorable about it. I don't know if it's just like a cartoon. I think that's what it is. I like anime so much that any chick that I come across that looks like a boma, I get a bona. Alrighty. Then the next match we had Heavy Machinery defeating Alex Keaton and John Silver.
Yeah.
I believe that Alex Keaton guys from WrestlePro. Shout out to the WrestlePro boys. Silver and Keaton were independent tag team, the Beaver Boys.
The Beaver Boys.
And Heavy Machinery won with the compactor. I don't know what that means.
That's their finishing move.
Yeah,
it's the power slam with the other dude jumping on his back.
Oh yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
I like that.
The compactor.
There it goes.
Yeah, compactor. Yes.
There's Keaton. That does not look right. That does not look right at all. Can you blow that up on the screen?
It's kind of a gay porno, cover shot.
You could put Pornhub logo right here, and people would know it's legit.
It's a nice, cover shot for a all male 3-way. If you're into that sort of thing, we don't judge here.
All right. So after that match, Shane McMahon made Kevin Owens the guest referee for his King of the Ring match.
Do the right thing and that fine will go away.
I thought they lifted the fine 2 weeks ago.
No. He said I would consider it.
He did say that. See me? I'm like, yes, I'm off the hook. Fuck you guys. I'm out. So then he said Kevin Owens the fine will go away if he does his job the right way.
Yes.
I looked at that as if he does his job the right way, legitimately. Like a
No, as
real
in,
ref.
let me win. That's the right way. But then we had another, I guess, a little scuffle ringside between Mr. Roman Reigns and Eric Rowan.
Oh, yes. So Eric Rowan cut a promo on Roman Reigns. Reigns then attacked
Unscripted.
Unscripted?
Unscripted.
They're doing that now?
Unscripted promo. Yes, that was an unscripted promo.
I didn't even notice. It was good. That's why I didn't notice. So Reigns attacked him, and then the two brawled around ringside through security and fans. At one point, Roman powerbombed a fan into security.
I must have looked at my phone when that happened. I don't remember.
It was really quick.
Okay.
He picked up a fan and powerbombed him into the security.
Then that was a plant because you're not powerbombing an actual fan.
Oh, yeah. The fight then ended with Roman swinging at a cameraman, swinging a camera into Roman. What?
Oh, the
Rowan
the camera
came-
rig. Yeah.
yeah. The camera rig. What do you call that? The jib?
Yeah.
Camera jib.
Jib.
Which was pretty good. He really sold that. That shit looked like heavy. It's probably heavy as hell.
Well, it's on a rotating arm. It's not that.
Still
It's not that hard to move, but yes, it's heavy.
It's still steel.
Yeah.
So
Then the next match was absolute garbage.
hot garbage.
Hot garbage.
The hottest garbage.
Bailey and Ember. We just saw this at the last pay-per-view, and this was this was like the 3-minute version, and they're talented, but it wasn't good. It wasn't good, and it was pointless.
I'm so over. I told you guys before. I'm so done with Bailey.
I'm not done with Bailey. I'm done with Ember.
Like, all right, if she goes full, like, she should have been going full heel by now. Like, I don't know what's going on. Like, I understand maybe doing like the kid mentality, like, oh, I'm doing right for my friend, but
yeah, that's the route they have to go with her character because
but they're
what
not
it is.
going down that route. That they're not pushing that route that hard. Like, it was just that week ago, and that was it when she hit
Becky Lynch with his chair 2 nights in a row.
Yeah. So whatever. Bailey won with the belly to Bailey after the match. Charlotte Flair got into the ring and taunted her. So, and then Bailey walked away like the little puppy she is.
And then the New Day,
Kofi
Kingston
talked about his match with Randy Orton at Clash of Champions and showed footage of their brawl from Madison Square Garden in 2009. I didn't even know
I
that
thought it was 2010, but
I thought it was 2010 as well.
maybe that's why I couldn't find the picture when I was looking for it. I was looking for the wrong year.
Huh.
Yeah,
Show
that
me
could be it. That could be it. Yeah.
Show me the facts, man. Damn. Randy Orton interrupted from the crowd, calling Kingston fake. Kingston then ran into the crowd, but Orton was waiting with a steel chair. The two brawled, and Kofi Kingston recreated the table spot that he did 10 years ago.
Where he jumped off the railing, threw onto Orton through a table.
Which they fucked up that first table.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, maybe Randy Orton, like, flinched a little bit, and it just broke.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty funny. And then, like, Kofi Kingston was, like, looking around for another table.
One more time. One more time.
So that was pretty good.
Time.
And then we get the King of the Ring semifinals match. Chad Gable.
They haven't started it yet.
Oh, also in the beginning of the show, Shane calls Chad Gable, "What's up, shorty?"
Yeah. I'm praying to God they don't go through with it.
Oh, also during the Mandy Rose and Nikki Cross match, the crowd was yelling, "Yeah!" Did you hear that? You got to go back. During the mid match, the crowd kept yelling "Yeah" at Mandy Rose. This is New York City, bro. Yeah. What's good, mama? That's how they were doing it in the city. Yes, so back to this match. Chad Gable defeated Shane McMahon almost immediately with a German suplex.
Yeah, yes. And then because Kevin Owens was supposed to do his job and he didn't do his job.
Yes.
Shane McMahon turned it into a 2 out of 3 falls match.
That's correct.
And then Chad Gable applied an ankle lock, and Shane tapped out.
Oh.
And Kevin Owens had no choice but to ring the bell.
That's right. But also mid-match, he decided to do slow pins.
Slow counts, yes.
Against Chad Gable.
Yes. So he attempted to do his job.
He attempted to do his job, but eventually he had to do his job.
Yeah.
So I was entertained. That was a good main event for the evening. So Shane restarted the match throughout 3 falls match. Then Owens began either refusing to count or counting slowly for Gable, and then fast counting for McMahon against his will. Gable eventually made McMahon tap to an ankle lock, ending the match onward. Afterward, Shane McMahon attacked Owens and then fired him. So there's rumors going out that Kevin Owens might end up on NXT.
Yes, I've heard such a thing. Now, well, yes, back to the tweet.
What?
He posted on Twitter. Where's my screenshots, sir? He posted 14, 24, and 20. 14, 24, and 20.
I saw that. I don't even know what that means.
Letter number 14 in the alphabet is N. Letter 24 is X. Letter 20 is T. It's obviously reference to he might appear on NXT because he is quote unquote fired.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm not mad at it, but I just don't see it lasting very long.
yeah.
Maybe he'll be there the first 2 months, and then when they do the draft after SmackDown moves to Fox, he'll just come back to SmackDown. That's probably what they'll do.
Are they really
It'll just be a feature spot for a couple months for the sake of NXT.
Are they really gonna implement like NXT into the draft? So are we gonna have
Yeah.
like Roman on? It'll never happen. But
Yeah.
we're gonna have like a Roman Reigns on NXT. Like,
Well, no, I
feel like this is just washed.
It's still going to quote unquote be developmental because it's going to be its own brand. You're not going to see like interaction with the main roster
yeah, they cannot
because they're still going to have takeovers. They're not going to be on the main pay-per-views, although they're allegedly reducing the number of takeovers, which doesn't make any sense because they've only gone from like 4 to 6. So it's not like you're having a takeover every month.
Yeah, if they do a draft with the NXT people in the draft, it's just I don't understand. It's just
And
like
allegedly, they're not going to use Street Profits on the main roster yet. They're going back to NXT for a title match on the opening show.
Well, they got a good rub. Just doing little promos here and there on the main roster. They have never fucked up.
Yeah. Oh, more stuff about the opening show of NXT. It's also going to be, I forgot who Gargano was facing. No, it's not Gargano Cole, is it? I forgot what the main event is, but you're going to have Roderick Strong and Velveteen Dream. You're going to have Bobby Fish and the other dude from Undisputed Era versus the Street Profits. And you're going to have Matt Riddle versus Killian Dane.
Okay.
That's going to be and then there's a women's 4-way for number 1 contender. It's Mia Yim, Io Shirai, Chick Long Braid, Bianca Belair, and I forgot who the 4th one is. But it's a 4-way women's number 1 contender match.
Damn, I gotta start watching NXT like this week.
Yeah.
When they go live next week?
What's
the 7th?
No, it's I believe it's 2 weeks from now. It's whatever the week of the 25th.
You sure it's the 25th?
I
thought it was in the teens, like 18.
Is it? I guess we'll find out on Wednesday.
Definitely gonna have to watch
But
that.
just know that for the first 3 weeks, I believe, it's only a 1-hour show. You have to watch the second half of the show on the network.
Right, because they have Suits
yes.
starting at
9 o'clock.
And yeah.
They have like 2 or 3 episodes left.
So they're gonna have the first hour on USA Network, and then we're gonna jump back onto the network.
Yeah. You got to USA, then you got to turn the network on. So you're going to miss like 3 minutes while your PlayStation is booting up.
So we're gonna get two main events.
Not necessarily.
They have to put that first hour.
That's what people are disputing. Is it just, are they going to like, quote unquote, end the show on USA and then you're going to have like a second show on the network? Or is it just going to be, oh, we're going to commercial break. That's the end of the show. Because you got to think about people that aren't buying the network. They're just going to miss the end of the show. They're just going to have to find out on Twitter.
Well, all I know is that whole hour that they're going to be live on USA Network, they really have to show off. They have to go all out.
Like probably the end of the first hour will be Roger Strong and Velveteen Dream, because that's a good, quote unquote first main
It's
event.
crazy because like the talent that they got on NXT, they all can main event, even the women.
Yeah.
So they got nothing to lose, and I'm so ready for them to be on the main roster, on 2-hour special. Because I haven't, to tell you the truth, I haven't watched NXT in about 3 months.
I've picked and choose stuff knowing that it's coming to
Like the
to regular TV, so I'm trying to get caught up.
Yeah.
Because like I watch even less NXT than you do.
So let's go on with
Clash.
WWE Clash of Champions. Maybe we could do a little bit of predictions.
So we'll go with your order because mine's slightly different.
All right. So the WWE Clash of Champions card. This is not in order of what I think is gonna be. It's just whatever. So we have a Universal Championship match. Seth Rollins, the champion,
versus his tag team championship partner,
Braun Strowman.
Now, without the spoiler that I saw,
Okay.
I was fully convinced Seth was going over anyway.
Okay.
So, but this is 90% chance going to be the main event because they're going to have the tag match earlier in the night. Something's going to go wrong. I don't know if they're going to win or lose. I feel like they can have something go wrong and still have them win. But it'll still build the tension for the title match later, because then next month you can have them force them to defend the tag titles again after even more tension, and then they can lose it.
There's no way in hell Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode are taking this championship.
Oh no.
There's just no way.
Again, go back to a couple weeks ago. You buried the entire tag division.
Yeah. With them winning.
To put Ziggler and Roode in this match.
I don't understand this.
I understand Paul Heyman loves Bobby Roode and he wants Ziggler to be something.
Right.
But you just buried the whole tag division.
If you want Ziggler to be something, I don't want to fantasy book anyone, but change his whole fucking intro, song, entrance, change his outfit, just do something different. Because this is the same Dolph Ziggler since 2013. Song and all, entrance and all.
I think I like the song now.
Yeah, we always loved the song, but
I mean they remixed it. They remixed it slightly.
When is he gonna reinvent himself? Can somebody like follow Chris Jericho's career?
I was just about to say he better call Chris Jericho.
Like, geez, just make something happen. They don't have any. I don't know. Well, anyway,
so the other match we're talking about is the Raw Tag Team Championships. Seth Rollins and Braun Strowman versus Ziggler and Roode.
First off, Braun Strowman and Seth Rollins are going over.
I'm saying yes. I'm going with that
quick.
too. Yes,
pretty damn quick. Like this match got to be like at least 4 minutes.
But in that 4 minutes, you have to have some sort of screw up or miscommunication between the two of them.
Right.
Like maybe let's say Braun's going for like a big boot or something. One of them ducks. He hits Seth. Seth falls out on the floor, and he's forced to finish the match by himself. Something like that.
Either that, or they just screw each other up so much that they just lose the titles, and that's the only way Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode win.
Yeah.
So I'm saying Seth and Braun.
Mm-hmm.
Seth versus Braun. I say Braun's going over.
Nah, I can't see Braun winning. I can't. Because you just put the belt back on Seth. After Brock won it for a month, you put it on Seth. Now you're gonna go a month with just Seth.
If you ask me, Paul Heyman would book Braun to win, and he'll hold that shit.
I feel like this is one where Paul gets overridden. Damn it, Paul! You better not give me my big motherfucking title.
Who do you want to see win?
I want to see Braun win.
Yeah, me too. But Seth's just gonna hold it. I want to see Brock Lesnar like come out of nowhere and like.
Well, here's another reason I don't think Braun's gonna win. Allegedly, the Fiend is getting a title match in Hell in a Cell,
and so Braun's gonna win the belt.
No.
He's gonna feud with Seth Rollins?
Yeah, because now because you can't put the Fiend up against your Your big guy.
Well, that makes sense though.
No, you need
the-
the little scared baby face. You have to beat him. The one that's gonna be easily fooled by the mind tricks.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, he could still like tune into his like mind if they play that role.
But do you really want Braun Strowman to lose again?
Yeah, we can't not have.
You want him to lose his first title defense?
We can't have the Fiend lose ever, or else it's just for nothing. So, whatever, Seth Rollins. All right, Moving on. The WWE Championship match, Kofi Kingston, champion, versus Randy Orton.
I hear voices in my head.
Is it time for Randy Orton to
They
get that
talk
belt
to me.
back?
They understand.
The last time he had it,
This one here is a toss up.
the last time Randy had it, they
Was
moved SmackDown to Tuesday.
the last time he had it was when he won it at WrestleMania from Bray Wyatt and then lost it to Jinder Mahal, which was the same year John Cena had it. So that was the year of WrestleMania 33.
So if Randy Orton loses, what is there for Randy?
Randy Orton just goes on another vacation. That's what he does after every major match. He'll have a feud for 2 months. He'll take a month off, come back, work 3 months, take another month off.
Makes sense.
That's what he does at this point. He's got nothing to prove.
I don't know. I mean, I think I want Kofi to win in this match.
Go smash his hot wife.
Unless
Kim,
like
Kim. Her name is Kim.
unless like Biggie interferes.
Oh yeah, you know what? I
and
forgot about
Kofi,
that.
And we got a Biggie heel turn.
Well, Woods can come back too.
Oh,
'Cause
from at the
it's a
same
work
time?
injury. It's not
Yeah,
really injured. Because it was like the Thursday. No, it was a Saturday after the alleged injury on SmackDown. He was doing a live stream from his house on Up Up Down Down. He was doing a box opening. He had a bunch of like random like boxes and like Gears 5 sent him a box. He had like a bunch of like exclusive Funko Pops, whatever. It was he opened like 5 different packages. So somebody in the chat asked him about his injury. He's like, "Oh man, my knee's killing me, man." But then he gets up, he left his like box cover outside the room. He gets up and just walks across the room like he's fine.
Come on, man. You got to sell that shit.
But then the second time he got up out the chair, he decided to limp. And you can clearly see he was faking a limp.
Oh, man.
So
Come on, Xavier.
Yeah.
We got eyes
I
on
think he
you.
forgot the first time when he got up.
Of course. So then we get a SmackDown Tag Team Championship match. The New Day,
New Day.
the champions, versus The Revival.
I'm gonna go New Day. Because technically the Revival's on Raw.
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna give it to the quote unquote Raw team.
They haven't held the SmackDown titles, did they?
No. And the New Day's never won the Raw titles, even though they were on Raw for like over a year. That was like the longest time the New Day hadn't had a tag title.
No, wait, what? The New Day hadn't had the Raw titles?
Nope.
No. This
Remember
is
when
a
they
lie.
got drafted to Raw, like 2 years ago?
Oh,
After the first shakeup, they went to Raw.
I don't.
They didn't win the tag titles the whole time they were on Raw. The Bar had it.
I don't believe this mess. Do you believe this? This is unbelievable.
They've never had the Raw. Try to find a picture. I've looked for pictures. I've even gone into Wikipedia and scrolled through all the lineages of the tag titles because you know how like it was split. They put them back together. They split it again. The Raw tag titles follows the lineage of the WWE Championship belts, while the SmackDown titles have its own existence.
Yeah.
It's not linked to anything.
Yeah.
So they've never won the Raw Tag Team Championships.
What a scam.
They won the Golden Pennies, which is in the same lineage.
Yes.
But they've never won it as the Raw Tag Team Champions.
They didn't grab the red title.
Yeah, they've never held the red belts.
They got the copper ones.
Yep.
There was. Look at this picture. Doesn't the tag team titles look good if it was black and silver?
Let's not talk
Or
about the
black and
belts.
gold.
Let's not talk about the belts. They're all ugly,
Yeah.
except for the IC. They're all ugly.
You don't like the United States title? I think that the United States title needs to be a little bigger,
I saw
like the size of the IC title.
I
It's
saw
really small.
I saw somebody mock up a US title for AEW. It was a black belt.
Yeah.
It was a silver plate. It had a silver plate, but it had the presidential logo on it instead of the flag. I was like, that's dope.
Oh. Yeah, that is pretty dope.
Because the presidential logo is already a circle.
That's America right there. America.
America, as they like to say in the southern states with the Confederate flag. America.
And any fast food restaurant in America. America.
Or as the Dollar General culture likes to say. No offense to Dollar General, but I don't shop there.
It smells weird. It smells weird in all Dollar Generals.
It does, but they got good prices.
Oh, don't they have like Donald Duck orange juice or something?
Ooh, it's lit.
It's just like a Donald Duck brand orange juice.
Well, the times that I've ever...
It's either Dollar General or the other, or Dollar Tree. It's one of those.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell you tomorrow.
Dollar Trees are more cleaner. But Dollar Generals have the smell of like rodents. And their floors are all broken. Like you feel like you're gonna fall through the floor.
They got good prices though.
Good prices, my ass. Get a box of cookies, and the smell you were smelling in the store is gonna taste like the cookies.
Didn't they have that across from the island?
Yeah. I remember buying cookies from there all the time, and the cookies smelled like the place.
You still brought them.
I still bought them. They were fucking good.
Nice.
Forgot the name of them. All right, so
Next match.
Next match is the Women's Championship match. Becky Lynch, the champion, versus Sasha Banks.
Boss. It's boss time.
I was about to say. It's boss time. Fucking Michael Cole.
You
Oh,
can't-
shout out to Michael Cole because I heard he's stepping away from Raw.
No,
and
he's being
gonna
moved to SmackDown.
And he's going to be on
Him
SmackDown
and Graves
only.
are going to SmackDown. Well, Graves is going to be SmackDown only, and Cole's going to SmackDown.
Shout out to Victor, the guy that was on Raw.
Vic Joseph, yes.
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago. That
Current NXT, is he?
UK NXT.
Yeah, NXT UT, yeah.
Yeah, NXT UK announcer.
I don't know who his color guy is going to be, though. Hopefully not Byron Saxton.
Okay. We'll see what's...
And hopefully not Renee.
All right, so Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks.
The man is losing her championship.
Really?
The man is losing. I'm calling the man to lose.
She can't lose the championship when the game is about to drop.
Why not?
It's not right, man.
Why not?
She's got to promote the game.
She already broke the glass ceiling.
Yeah.
She's the man.
And took one bite out of a cookie and wasted it in a cup. Like,
it was Hogan's cup.
yeah, but you gotta
He could have called her a nigger, but
you gotta finish that cookie, baby.
Yeah, I'm calling the Sasha. Sasha can't lose this. She's come back with a vengeance. She can't lose this.
Sasha could take this belt, and then Becky Lynch could take it back next month.
Yeah.
I understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So didn't they announce Becky Lynch is gonna be on SmackDown?
I don't know about
When
that.
they did like promos for USA,
I don't know about that.
and they put Becky Lynch. I think Becky Lynch is gonna win, but I would love to see Banks hold it because it's gonna be if. All right, first of all, she got the blue hair, and
Yeah.
she's gonna have the blue title.
Well, red title is wrong.
Oh, it's red.
Yeah,
Why did they do that? Why?
I don't know.
All right, whatever.
It doesn't really matter, but
Then we have the SmackDown tag. Oh, it was the fucking Raw
Yeah.
Championship. I'm sorry.
and this is the other reason I think Sasha's going to win, so that way her and Bayley are champions.
Oh man, unbelievable. Bayley, the champion for SmackDown versus Charlotte Flair.
Yes.
I don't really want to see Charlotte Flair with a title anymore.
No, I don't.
Not yet.
I think Sasha comes out and helps in the match. That's what I think.
We'll see. Then we got the Women's Tag Team Championship match. Alexa
I don't even
Bliss and Nikki Cross.
I guarantee you it's on the pre-show. I don't even care.
Versus Fire and Desire.
Or sex and violence, as I like to call them.
Sex and violence.
Sex and violence.
So
I don't even care. Honestly, I don't even care. It's going to be on the pre-show. I'm going to say Mandy and Sonya.
it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't.
The titles don't really matter right now at all. At least when the titles were on the Iconics.
Iconic.
They look good on them.
Okay, I'm down.
Oh.
I was still in the moment.
Yeah. The United States Championship match, AJ Styles, the champion, versus Cedric Alexander. Is this time for Alexander
No.
to shine?
No. AJ's going to make him look good, but no.
Is this the age of Alexander?
No. He's going to make him look good like he did with Ricochet.
Yeah.
It's kind of like when Cena was doing the United States Championship Open.
Yeah.
He's just gonna make all these young guys look good. He did it with Ricochet. He's gonna do it with Alexander. They'll probably give him Mustafa Ali next, make him look good. You know.
I don't know, man. I think it's time for Cedric Alexander to hold something. Like he's got like the biggest push right now.
Remember, Sami Zayn still hasn't held the title.
If he doesn't win the U.S. title, Cedric Alexander, then he jumped off the Titantron for no reason.
Yeah.
We'll see. My hopes up for Cedric. Then we get the Intercontinental Championship match. Shinsuke Nakamura, the champion, versus The Miz.
Miz. Political reasons to screw Jericho, and the curse of Sami Zayn on Shinsuke Nakamura.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There is a curse?
Yeah. When's the last time Sami Zayn's won anything? I'll wait.
It was on NXT.
I'm not just talking championship. When's the last time he's won a match? I'll wait.
It's got to be last year.
Since he's been back from injury, he hasn't won.
He's been taking L's all year.
So he hasn't won since I think it's literally been almost a calendar year since he's won. Literally. Between the injury and then coming back and being on a losing streak.
Do you think Sami Zayn's going to come out and distract The Miz? But The Miz still wins.
I think The Miz wins despite. Sammy's not going to screw Shinsuke anyway. The Miz is going to win despite.
I got The Miz too. Then we get a Cruiserweight Championship match. Drew Gulak, the champion, versus Lince Dorado and Humberto Carraro.
Come on. Roll the Mars, buddy. Roll the Mars.
Carrero. Whatever his name is. He's a funny-looking good dude.
I'm going to go on a limb and say Lindsay.
Lince Dorado.
Yeah, I'm going to go on a limb with that one.
Unless they want to show how strong Drew Gulak is right now. Because he's been on a tear with that title.
Yeah, he's been champion, 4 or 5 months now?
Yeah. Speaking of the Cruiserweights, it was announced that the Cruiserweights will be shut down and they'll be moving to NXT.
I'm not mad about that.
Yes, they might as well.
Are they keeping the title, though?
I think they should change that purple to black.
Like it should have been from the beginning.
Yeah, because that makes no sense anymore.
Again, all the belts are ugly. No, I'm just saying.
If they change the belt to black and they put some gold on there, I'll be happy. Like what's up with them with silver or chrome or whatever the fuck?
It's white gold.
Come on, man.
That way they can still call it gold, but it's white gold.
Unbelievable. And then we get the only match on the card that doesn't have a title on the line.
Roman and Rowan. Rowan and Roman.
The no disqualification match. Roman Reigns versus Eric Rowan.
And you know why it turned into a no disqualification match?
Because
so the real mastermind can interfere.
Aha. The real person that actually tried to kill Roman Reigns?
Yeah, Brian.
Daniel Bryan. And he was a liar all along.
Or the Fiend.
No, please no. No more Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt. I will fall asleep. I can't deal with it anymore.
Quick ROH and Impact news. Allegedly, Impact wants to buy ROH.
That's big. That's big talk right there.
They're talking about teaming up to combat AEW, not to combat WWE, to combat AEW. Because Impact for last 12, 15 years have quote unquote been the number 2 promotion in the United States behind WWE. although they've lost ground from the minute they've opened their doors. It was never a real competition. But because if you ever think about what AEW did, they took the best talent from New Japan and ROH. So ROH is also suffering from AEW's existence.
Yeah, they are.
Who's left? Jay Lethal? Who else is left?
Marty Scurll.
Yeah, Marty Scurll. Cool. Well, that's because he signed a contract right before the AEW thing hit.
Flip Gordon.
So they took a big hit in talent. And Impact, like I said, they've always been shooting themselves in the foot from day one.
Speaking of those guys, they started their own little BTE.
Yeah.
I forgot what it's called. I think it's called VE
Something like that.
Villainy Entertainment Television. Because they're villains.
Are you fucking serious?
Yeah.
I need my check.
Yo, Marvin is tight.
Yeah.
He wants his villainy check.
And quick WWE news. Ratings for both Raw and SmackDown down 15% from last week. Despite having Stone Cold and The Undertaker kicking off the shows. Why? Monday Night Football.
Damn. It started this week. Which doesn't explain SmackDown. So what happened with SmackDown? Because there's no football on Tuesday. But again, this wasn't a good episode of SmackDown, so I don't know. Raw was pretty good. Even though it's supposed to be like the Madison Square Garden.
Yeah,
edition.
Raw was good. It was in a prime location. You had Stone Cold.
The crowd was lit.
The crowd was lit.
They were
But
lit. And they were full.
It was Monday Night Football, so the TV audience wasn't there.
That was the most packed Raw and SmackDown shows I've ever seen. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching us, the Ultra Heels podcast. I'm X-Man Dams, not Sham or Scam. Right next to me is...
The Darth Messiah, the Dark Side Savior.
Always on his worst behavior.
Sometimes. I try.
Peace out.
All right.
That's right.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here with the Mayor of Patterson, Mayor Sayer.
Yes.
Okay, I want to thank
Andre
you for sitting down
Sayer.
and joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate